Hey YouTube, and today I'm gonna tell you a lot of reasons why relationships don't work out in 2026. Okay, now the main reason why relationships don't work out right now in this generation is because the lack of communication. Now, when it comes to communication, when it comes to the lack of communication, if you're not communicating with your partner, that can be a problem because how are you going to understand your partner if you're not talking to them about how you feel? Okay. Now, when you're in a relationship with somebody, feelings are played out. The feelings are in the middle of the relationship. So if you're not communicating, if it's lack of communication, how are they going to know? How are they going to know how you feel? How is the other person going to know how you feel? That's why communication is a big thing. If it's no communication, there isn't a relationship. Yeah, y'all can talk. Yeah, y'all can talk time from time and, every week. But communication is very important. You got to have communication. The other reason why relationships are not working out as of right now in the generation is because they think toxic is cute. So being toxic is normalized. So when you're toxic with your partner, all y'all doing is arguing. Y'all not getting to know each other more. You're not spending time with each other more. You're not learning more about each other. Y'all just arguing, literally just going against each other. And that's the other reason why a lot of relationships don't play out how it's supposed to play out, because being toxic is normalized now and is very sexualized and a lot of things. People would rather have a toxic relationship than a healthy relationship, and I find it weird. And that's why I say humans are weird. They rather have a toxic relationship than a healthy relationship, But yeah, being toxic is the other reason why relationships are not going how they're supposed to go, because people, they rather argue again than communicate. Or they rather argue every day and fix it a whole type of different way. You know what I'm talking about. A few more reasons why relationships don't work out is because cheating. I mean, obvious, right? Somebody cheat on you, you shouldn't take them back. Okay? If somebody is cheating on you, they did it for a reason. They did it because they don't respect you, or because they don't love you, or because they want somebody else, but they also want you. There's many reasons why somebody cheat, and they don't do it for no reason. They do it because they feel a certain way, or they just don't care about your feelings. Okay? Now, the first time somebody cheats on you, I'm pretty sure it's common sense to leave them, because they don't respect your time. They don't respect the things that you do for them, and they sure don't respect you as a person. Because if they did, they would care about how you feel. So, cheating is one of the reasons why relationships don't work out, because who want to stay with a cheater? I know I don't. I know I don't want to stay with a cheater, because I'm better than that. I feel like I can find better and be better and do things that's better for me. Cheating is one of the main problems now in this generation. It's very normalized and it's very sexualized also. The other thing I could say mess up relationships. So something else that mess up relationships is being controlling. When you're controlling somebody in a relationship, it feels like they're in prison, right? So it feels like they're in prison. It feels like they're locked up. It feels like they can't do nothing with themselves, and that's because of who they're with. So if you're being controlling in a relationship and you know the other person don't like it, I think you should stop. Because sooner or later, you're going to lose that person. And when you're being controlled, it feels like you're in prison. It feels like you can't do nothing mentally or physically, you know. It feels like you're stuck in the same position that you was before. And that's how a lot of relationships are. It's just very controlling. You know, you can't talk to other people. You can't talk to friends. And that's not a good way to make your relationship at all. And I feel like that should be stopped too. So it's a lot of reasons why relationships don't work out, but I'm gonna give you, these are the steps that I give y'all. These are the reasons that I give y'all. But other than that, I'm gonna have some more videos for y'all, and I love y'all.